And with that anal thing after he gets done smoking. And Corey.
All right, but Corey's got to play the music.
Do you like anal?
All right, ready when you are. Are you going to do the anal thing or what?
Do you like anal?
Me so horny.
I do.
Stick around.
This is Movie Time Warp, a podcast where 5 film school friends in ugly chairs rank and discuss the best movies from the past. This season we are warping back to 1987.
Hey, welcome to Movie Time Warp.
That's good.
There you go.
Leave right there.
Do we do it again or we just do it?
Oh, that's good, man.
right.
That's good.
There you go, there, TV land.
Hey, I'm a predator.
So we can just launch right into it.
Launch
Let's
right
do it.
into
Let's
it.
just launch into it. What are we talking about this week?
Today we're going to talk about...
George faggots around here.
That's what we're talking about. Our number one movie of 87 is Predator. I'm your host, Beasley.
I'm Matt.
I'm Corey.
I'm Jeremy.
I'm Anthony Ace Dizzle.
And Predator was released June 12th on 1987 on a budget of $15 million. It made $98 million, and it was the second biggest opening of 87, just behind Beverly Hills Cop 2.
Wow.
Which we didn't do.
I didn't realize
It was in our... Or going to be in our thing
It
that
was
we
a
do.
throwback. It was a throwback.
Our little hindsight video.
Mm-hmm.
And it was the coolest movie of the year.
Definitely.
Yeah.
It's a very
The
streamlined
coolest
film.
movie of the year. It's one of my favorite of all time.
Cooler than Princess Bride?
Nah, you.
Absolutely.
No, but
I mean, I wasn't gonna say anything,
it's-
but I was just gonna let Matt cook. You know,
it is the ensemble action movie.
Yeah.
It is. It's the first Serenity. It's the first Avengers. It's the first one that really nails it well.
Mm-hmm.
I think.
It's probably, if you're talking about best action movie of all time, this is definitely coming up in the conversation.
Pantheon.
I'm right there. It's hard to say because there's some great action movies, but you cannot kick Predator from the table. It has a permanent seat at the action movie table for the rest of time.
It's like a action movie that is a slasher. It's a slasher movie.
That's a sci-fi movie all at the
It's
same
a
time.
sci-fi slasher action movie.
Like Richard Clayball, you're combining too many genres. Wait,
love
why?
it. I
Hey,
love
Richard, love you, but I just always thought that was funny.
So, I'll ask you a question. Where was the first time you saw Predator?
I saw it at my dad's house. I was 6 years old. He was having a party. He put it in the VCR and handed me a Schlitz malt liquor.
How old were you?
I was 6.
La la la.
I remember the blue bull on the can.
The first time I saw Predator is actually a very strange one. My dad, he was working as a projectionist at night, so they didn't have a babysitter. So that was like the first movie I saw in theater from a projectionist booth. I was 2 years old. So all I remember being up in the projection booth, watching that, and then maybe a year later watching Mac and Me from projection booth. Both great alien movies.
You have memories from 2 years old?
Oh, yeah. You don't?
No.
Worried.
See, I remember The Womb.
I was in there.
That's
No.
fucked up.
I don't, but I do have spot memories from then, but not. I didn't see
from the
Predator.
womb.
I think
No,
that's just...
from like 2 years old. I have spot I have some.
It was just
handful.
so dark.
Yeah.
I think the memory was just so pure because, I remembered this so perfectly. The movie was amazing. My 2-year-old mind just couldn't handle it.
When you came out, you didn't look back, though, did you? I hate if you look back.
Whoa!
Oh!
Where I mean, your first viewing was
Looks like the Predator.
this first time.
Well, my dad.
Yeah, it looks back and it's just
I'm fucking with y'all. My dad had nothing to do with it. 2 weeks ago.
He saw the movie
amazing.
for the
Yeah.
first time 2 weeks
Dude,
ago.
I would have
2 weeks
loved
ago.
that opportunity. I saw it with me and my 13-year-old brother with our youth director because he was super cool,
Nice.
and we're like, we want to see Predator. He goes, I'll take it. It's rated R. He's like, what? Basically, he knew we weren't going to see
It's like the
tits.
time I went to go see Vanilla Sky with my youth pastor. Whoops.
Wow. Corey, what's the first time you saw Predator? Do you remember?
I vaguely recall seeing it on like HBO or something when I was younger, but like I never. It was like one of those movies like I just saw it in passing because
Yeah.
I think it was on TV a decent amount,
Yeah.
and then I didn't fully sit down and watch it till I was in film school. So
Wow.
Oh, damn.
It was definitely a TBS Superstation.
Was I with you when
yeah,
you watched it?
like I said, Maybe, probably.
Because I would imagine, because I introduced you to Tango and Cash and Stone Cold and a bunch of other badass action movies.
Yeah, but like I said,
It's amazing.
I've seen the movie in whole, but like in parts, like just off TV. But I've never sat down and watched it till I was much older.
Wow.
Here's a strange thing about seeing this movie, and this would be my one criticism. I saw the movie, and I was telling Matt earlier before we started, I never saw the very first shot of this movie, probably for years, because of how my dad probably just set me up when the movie started. And then when he got a VHS dub from he made a bootleg of it, he recorded it right when a helicopter was landing. So I didn't see that very first shot of the movie where the alien is actually being dropped off. So it was always a surprise to me that all of a sudden this movie goes from an action set piece of like army jungle conspiracy to now there's an alien hunt happening. So that's always been like, I didn't see that in full maybe till I was like 15.
You know, they originally had planned it to be like that.
It should have been.
They added in the spaceship at the beginning.
But the spaceship at the beginning, the thing I do like about it is it's so unknown. Like I was talking, we were teaching the kids what an establishing shot was today, and I'm like, one of my favorites is the Predator establishing shot because you're just in space.
Mm-hmm.
You don't know where, and then there's a ship. Okay, we follow the ship, and then a little shuttle just poops out of the ship, and then suddenly we're at Earth, and you're like, oh.
Mm-hmm. They
It's
kind of
like
took the shot from the
Star
thing.
Wars.
It's definitely
If you're gonna bring that stupid hog shit into this conversation, Corey,
it's definitely the same shot and composition from the thing.
Same thing from the thing.
Yeah, it's the same shot almost to a T.
but it's better. The one for the thing is cornier.
And it's kind of funny in that context because it's like he is like a hunter. He's like just dropping in for a weekend.
And that's the original name for this movie was Hunter.
Hunter.
So it's just kind of
Predator's much better.
They had to change it because there was a TV show out at the time with the same.
Yep.
I'm a predator.
Ah, that makes sense.
So, let's go.
It was directed by John McTiernan. He directed Nomads in 1986 with Pierce Brosnan.
His first movie.
Yep, he did Die Hard in 88, Hunt for Red October in 90,
Bangers.
Medicine Man in 92, Last Action Hero in 93, Die Hard with a Vengeance in 95, The Thomas Crown Affair in 99 with Pierce Brosnan, The 13th Warrior in 99, and Rollerball 2002, and Basic in 2003.
He did well.
And he's in prison now
Huh?
for tax evasion.
No shit.
Oh, yeah, he's been in prison for a while for
I did not know that.
Damn.
How'd Wesley get out then?
He eventually got paid off.
That was.
He wasn't the
I'm sorry,
original
Wesley.
director asked to do it.
Oh, who was it?
It was this guy from New Zealand, Jeff Murphy. He did Young Guns 2, Free Jack, Under Siege 2.
Glad we didn't get that. We got one of the best up and comings.
No, Free Jack was cool.
Yeah, but John McTiernan was about to get on the best 3-film streak ever with Predator and Die Hard, and then Hunt for Red October. I mean, come on.
And they're all bangers.
They're all good.
Yeah.
And Last Action Hero and Die Hard with a Vengeance, I think, are great.
I like Die Hard with a Vengeance. Last Action Hero.
In new context,
Rewatch it.
It's better now.
Okay.
I was that little boy though. Like I could really see myself.
Well, no, I mean,
in that movie.
and maybe it was the time that it came out. I was like, oh, great, yippee! You know, just
In a new lens, it's much better. Looking at it when it came out, even I was like, but now watching it again, it's a much better film.
Wow.
Audiences at the times just did not know what to take. And that's the problem with a lot of the Stallone and Schwarzenegger films of that time. Is it satirical or is it an action film? And I think a lot of people didn't know. I don't think many people understand satire, just in general. So,
well, it was pretty fucking obvious.
yeah, but when you walk into
it was blatantly obvious.
Well, yeah, you bring up Stallone. The actual concept for Predator came from a joke from when Rocky IV came out.
Yeah?
They're like, who's Rocky going to fight in the next movie? An alien?
Yeah, that's right. He's going to have to go past the Russians and fight an alien.
Keep going. These are rich, dude. I didn't know some of these.
There were screenwriters, Jim and John Thomas.
Mm-hmm.
They came up with a screenplay, and it was called The Hunter. It was going to be... Originally, it was supposed to be a Native American person hunting the Predator. And then it was going to be a team of people hunting. And then it turned into a surprise. Like, they're going on a mission, and then the alien comes after them.
Yeah.
So that's kind of how it evolved.
Okay.
But that's why we got Prey.
Yeah, you can see that seed is...
Because that was what they originally were going to do. But once Arnold got on it, like you're making Arnold the lead.
Yeah, you're definitely gonna, especially in his prime time, like he's about to be in the best streak of films. I mean, The Running Man is also from this year. Then we're gonna start getting into things like Terminator 2, Total Recall, just strings of hits.
Yeah, so Arnold is the star, and you probably know him best from Iron Mask in 2019 with Jackie Chan.
Hey, Escape Plan with Stallone is actually a really good.
I like him in The Sixth Day. He's fun in that.
6 Days, all right.
Yeah.
We have Carl Weathers plays Dylan. You know him from Rocky, Happy Gilmore, and The Mandalorian.
And Arrested Development.
You could say this cast is a stew, baby.
Yeah, you go craft service, get you some carrots, make you a stew.
You got yourself a stew
Got
going,
yourself
baby.
a stew. I
And
love
you
it.
have my favorite character of the movie, Mac. Is played by Bill Duke.
Bill Duke is amazing.
He was also in Commando with Arnold.
2 years prior, yeah.
He was also in an episode. He shows up randomly. He's in the Boondocks. He's in Battlestar Galactica, just playing that same character for one episode.
He's great at it.
The 70s comedy.
So
the 70s comedy Car Wash. He was in all a bunch of shit. Yeah.
So what you're saying is, you left your house at 8:15.
A Menace to Society. Yeah.
You know you done fucked up,
Yeah,
right?
you fucked up. You know you done fucked up.
And we have Jesse the Body Ventura, who is actually a real life Navy SEAL, and Arnold recommended him for the role as Blaine, and he was also in The Running Man with Arnold. So
So, stacked cast.
very stacked. And then we
Now-
have another character. His name is Billy, played by Sonny Landham.
Landham.
Okay. Had to have a bodyguard on set to protect the rest of the cast from him.
He's actually a very aggressive human being and
Yeah, he's a
possibly
little
criminal.
Right in the asshole.
Yeah.
But he was in Lockup with Stallone
48 hours.
and 48 Hours.
Billy Bear.
Great presence in this film, but you could feel the
Hey,
tension.
he's not really that good of an actor.
No, he just plays
just
that
hit that
stoicness
part,
really
yeah.
well. Yeah, he hits it well. Because you see him in other films, he kind of comes off a little
Yeah.
hammy. 48 Hours, definitely hammy.
Mm-hmm.
And then we also have Richard Chavis, who also served in Vietnam, as Poncho. Shane Black.
We leave it at Poncho. Poncho is one of my favorites. My favorite supporting characters.
Now,
I love Poncho, man.
one more person in the cast. Billy. Shane Black, who plays Hawkins.
Yes.
Right? He wrote Lethal Weapon and Monster Squad that
So-
also came out in 87. But his name is Hawkins. If you remember, they're looking for the first Green Beret team that went in that died. His name is Hopper.
Yes.
Stranger Things.
Yes. Hawkins.
Yes, so that's
You get those
the
connections. there.
Duffer brothers took this from Predator. And
Do you have why Shane
How
Black
clever.
Do you have a reason why Shane Black was even there?
I no,
So-
I don't.
He's your Spike Jones of the 80s?
Well, kinda. I mean, he's fresh out of film school. They have him writing Lethal Weapon, who they knew was like going to be a hot film. So they were worried
He just
about how
kept playing it.
they were worried how the film would turn out writing wise and stuff. So they kind of embedded him into the cast to be there to punch up the script when they needed it. So that's the only reason why he's even in the movie for the first place. He's to punch up humor and anything like that, just to keep it going.
So I went up to my girlfriend the other day and said, hey, I'd like a little pussy.
Yeah. So that's
That's
the
his
only
writing.
reason why he's there. He's basically incognito as an actor to make sure that the script is going as planned.
So the only one that's hard to believe that he's actually in special forces.
Right?
Well, he's
He looked
communications,
like
right?
he just got off the couch eating Cheetos.
Well,
Like, this
wait,
dude is
like-
Well, his role in the team is communications.
Right.
Yeah.
What is Poncho's role? He's an interpreter.
Demolition.
See,
Okay,
explosives. I knew it was
But
something.
he's also he has a hardness. Like when he stares down Weathers and it's like, listen, agent man, puts him in his place. He's definitely one of the team.
Mhm.
And they're all hardened to get to that point, right? They've all made it through Vietnam. Maybe the older guys have, but the younger guys are the ones that were with him in all the other places they named.
Yes.
But like there's something about his character that I wanted more from him. When he gets hit with a fucking log,
Thunk.
I'm just like, come on.
All right, so you like Poncho
I like Poncho.
a lot. So I've got a question.
Mhm.
So the guy who played Predator, his name is Kevin Peter Hall.
Mhm.
He also was in Harry and the Hendersons.
That's right.
He played Harry.
Obviously.
But originally, Jean-Claude Van Damme was going to be the Predator.
Yes.
And it kind of looked like a praying mantis
ups and downs.
Yes.
sort of thing.
And I heard he kept bitching on the set a lot, too.
Because they weren't going to show his face.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, he was mad about that
Mm-hmm.
because he's a beautiful man.
You are gay.
I think that it would have been cool if they would have made him Poncho.
Nah, because he's not.
He would have been called like
He's not
Beret.
Poncho.
So
he's not
put him in a
Poncho.
beret, and he's got the accent makes sense. And
Omelet. Come here.
But then you'd also have it'd be one of those things where it's like not until later when they're all older and matured can you put them all in the same set together.
I don't
it would
think
be Dick.
he wasn't.
flopping.
He wasn't what he is. He hadn't done Bloodsport. He hadn't done a lot of things. So he was humble.
not really. They talk about how aggressive.
Humbler.
Yeah, the aggressive. he
No, they
was,
said
yeah.
how aggressive he was. That's one reason why they kicked him off. He kept passing out for one thing in the suit,
and bitching.
and he was like, "Well, can he do his kicks?"
Okay, but do you think he would have been a good Poncho?
No,
You don't have to deal with him on set.
Nah, Poncho's Poncho, bro.
No, I don't think.
I think
that's
he
a
would have
role
made a
for
great
him.
Poncho.
I don't think that's a role for him.
Whenever he's like, I can make it. Picture Van Damme delivering that line. It would have
I
been better.
can make it.
Yeah, it makes the movie more quotable.
No, more intense. I can make it.
Anyway, they shot most of the movie, all the action scenes except for the ending with Arnold. They shot with Van Damme.
Yeah, they shot a majority.
They had to go get more money and recreate and make like a new Predator.
Yeah, they realized that the look didn't work because he looked more like a cricket. Like it just didn't look aesthetically
silly.
pleasing. It was very strange. And then for the most part, no one could actually conceptualize the visual effect that was going to happen. So most of the time, he's in a red suit.
Yep.
And he looked like a crab.
Yeah.
So people were like, "What is this crab monster?" So no one was really getting the big idea behind the picture, and even himself. So he's like, "I'm gonna look so stupid. Why suck that blood? They're gonna make me look dumb." Like he's like getting so mad about it. So eventually they're like, "Let's get this fucker out of here." And then just happens to be on a flight midair with Stan Winston is James Cameron.
Well, Stan Winston was hired to create the Predator.
Do you know how it came to be though?
I don't know how.
His
I just
name
wanted to
is
go ahead and throw his name
Yeah,
out there
James
before we got
Cameron
into
had
the
a
story.
hand.
Greatest
Yep.
pioneer.
So Stan Winston and James Cameron were flying, obviously already ruminating. They just made the Alien movie, which was a huge success. And he's like, well, I got hired to do this thing. I got to come up with a creature. James Cameron, who also is kind of a designer himself, he's like, I've always wanted to see a creature with mandibles. So he sketched it up right then and there. That's where that alien concept came out of, because James Cameron was like, I always wanted to see something with that face, that mandible creature face.
James Cameron gave him the idea for the face, but Stan took inspiration from like African tribesmen, Celtic warriors, fish, bats, locusts, snakes, and
But Cameron wanted credit for all of it, right?
No.
Oh.
No, he just thought it'd be a cool idea.
He was cool back then.
so
I
he
think
was
he's a tool
thinking
now.
about all that stuff, and then James Cameron's like, mandibles would be cool.
Yeah. So the full, he had the design, but then that little piece is what really set it up, and that's where we got that creature. Because he was also looking at creatures like the universal creatures and things like that, with like the Black Lagoon, the Gill Man. You can see all that's kind of all embedded in this new design.
And then J.J. Abrams saw it and shot his load, his young load. And then you get mandible vagina face creatures in every movie he makes from now on.
Loves it.
Hey, I want an alien. No, the mouth needs to be more vagina with mandibles.
Open it
What's
up.
the matter? I am the Christ of sci-fi.
I want to fuck its face.
I'm coming day and night.
What are you doing,
Pretty sure he
Mr.
says
Abrams?
that.
I'll be out of my
Pretty sure
trailer
he
in just a
says that.
minute.
I'm
I
pretty
really
sure he
like
says that
this
shit.
model.
But it's a wonderful creature design. One of the last great creature designs, I think, really in cinema. Like, purely. Like, where it feels like this is an original character. It doesn't feel like it came, like, adopted from something else.
Did the creature from Super 8 have mandibles?
I think a little bit. I think it did. I think they did. I think it did.
I know it had lens flares.
Oh, it
I
definitely.
know it's J.J. Abrams, but did it have
I
mandibles?
think it did. It had like the little stump arms and like a little mandible teeth.
I was watching Star Trek, which the first Star Trek I really enjoy.
Yeah, it's good.
And when he randomly ends up on the snow planet, and then I hear the roar, I was like, well, here comes the Abrams, vagina mouth monster. And then that red thing pops up and I'm like, oh, score.
Yeah, because even Cloverfield, doesn't it have mandibles?
Yeah.
That's just, he sees a creature that does that, yeah. But I think it's a wonderful creature design.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
very
absolutely.
unique. I like that there's already like a built-in character to him. Like you said, like the tribal aspects. He's wearing like his trophies. he's got technology beyond us, but there's also a ableist thing going on. Like he has to wear something to see.
He's from a heat planet.
Right. It's so unique. We hadn't seen something to
Right.
that. And we really haven't really dived into the lore unless you read the comics about these creatures ever, but there's so much behind them.
And I love how there's a stacked lore that just trickles as the movie goes along. You still, after the first one, you don't know exactly
Right.
what's up with this.
There's an honor
What
system.
planet are they from?
Oh gosh. I know they're called
Is it-
Yajawas, but I don't know what the planet's called.
They're not from Venus.
It's
No.
Predator.
the hottest
It's Predator.
planet in the
It's
solar
Predator.
system.
Predator
Thank you,
2.
Jack.
Predator Town.
Predator Town.
From Predator
They're from
Town.
Predator Town. I know they're called Yajawas, but the coolest thing is they have an honor system. They won't fight someone without weapons
Yeah.
and things
You
like
figure
that.
that out as we're going
Right.
along, but
And even pregnant women, like you see in the sequel, they won't attack even someone. Oh, they're pregnant. They're not worthy or warrior, or this is a woman. I don't want to fight. So they have like a code, which is very unique. We hadn't really seen in any other
what
creature species.
gets me about the code is if you have this code, and this only happens after you've viewed several Predator things, like, well, then what are you invisible for, bitch? If you're trying to be a badass, then why are you hiding?
Well,
why are you sneak shotting people?
They're still the CEO of Jimmy John's, going into a planet and just hunting, man. They're hunters. They're big game hunters. They want to shoot something from afar and not get their hands dirty, but he still wants to get that trophy if he's got to.
Is there a picture of him laying next to
an
shark?
elephant. Yeah. We got him next to Arnold and one.
Dude, the picture of that guy next to the shark, it looks like he's having sex with it.
But you
That's
get what I'm
great.
saying? Like he's still a big game hunter. That's why I'm saying like the alien's being shot down into the atmosphere. He's on a game hunt. This is the most dangerous
Yeah.
man
Okay.
conceptualized with an alien.
But see what the contradictions that start to get to me, and it happened when I was younger. I thought this 16-year-old in the theater. I was like, wait, why is he taking all of his shit off now to fight Arnie?
Because he respects him.
Okay, great, but
found
why
him.
was he hiding the whole time? My 16-year-old
He was-
brain wanted to know this.
He was watching. He was observing.
Yeah,
Like
chicken
the like Stallone's team was doing to the gorillas. They're watching them from a distance and then they attack.
All right.
See the similarities.
Yeah,
there, Matt?
rationalize it any way you want to.
Well, I
I'm
mean,
just saying the similarities.
I mean, a hunter's he's looking at him like bucks. You know, he's like, man,
Yeah.
that's a 10-pointer right there.
So that's his camo. He's wearing camo.
Exactly, literal
then.
stealth camo,
Okay,
bro.
stealth camo, bro.
He's got a chaw in that mandible. He's like,
People hunt up north, Tyler.
not a lot, not as much in the south, brother. This is a South Yadra. I tell you what, man, that's a 10-pointer right there. His name Dutch.
All right,
I'm on
hit
my
it.
let's
wall.
get into
Hit
the-
it.
we're
Let's
gonna
get
get
it.
to the-
Let's get it.
Let's get into the story.
All right, let's drop in.
Here we go.
All right, let's start with scene 1, Act 1 of Predator.
Well, the alien does a drive-by and gets dropped right on into the planet.
His mom dropped him off at Earth,
Yeah, he's gonna have him.
And,
from the weekend.
Fun little day in the jungle.
And then we drop in.
and then all of a sudden, and you have the opening of Apocalypse Now.
Alan Silvestri's score kicks right on in, straight cousin
Pretty
of
much, and you got
Back to the Future.
and it's this movie is big dick swinging from frame one.
one.
It's just like big studly guys coming into helicopters, hanging their cocks off the side, But I love it is as far as intros go, dude. They're already establishing the characters before they even talk.
Yeah, they're all dressed differently.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the different
But-
walks of life.
And my favorite one, Bill Duke in a suit.
Killing it.
He starts in a suit. Where did he come from? What does he do in the outside world that has him dressed in a suit
in
that
that
brings
suit,
him here?
yeah.
Because like other oh god damn it, the other skinny guy with the glasses. Hawkins. Yeah, he's got on like some kind of leisurely afternoon wear, Poncho's wearing like just a collared shirt that's a button up, everybody's
Blaine's
just,
got his denim vest on.
yeah, no, they're all just like, but not Bill Duke's in a suit.
And then we get the greatest introduction of Arnold on camera. Him just longingly sitting in the helicopter just a little bit long.
Oh, you didn't like the one from Junior?
And they're there. They're on a special mission, a rescue mission, because, again,
So they think.
they're not
And it's-
assassins.
And no, they're not.
Yeah.
They're specialists.
Yes.
And
They're-
that's why they're here. They're the best,
Yes.
as you will find out.
So they're there. They have the greatest handshake ever with Mr. Carl Weathers.
Who is sitting in the back of it looking like Daniel Craig from a Bond movie. You remember after he falls off the bridge and they think he's dead? I just kept thinking, is he supposed to be Daniel Craig in this shot? Is it like I start playing the 007 here in a second?
And then I guess they're longtime buddies, Vietnam era,
Yeah.
and they meet once again. And I guess Dylan's been pushing too many pencils, and they have the greatest handshake ever.
Someone who sits behind a desk.
He's pretty cut the hell
pretty
up.
cut.
Man, yeah, he's yoked out. Both these gentlemen are all yoked out. In fact, everyone is pretty in good shape.
Everybody, yeah.
Everyone's trying to keep up with Arnold.
Dylan, son of a bitch.
He had imported his personal gym basically to set, so everyone was getting in reps and pumps in between takes.
Oh, when they were going through wardrobe, he told the head person of wardrobe to tell Jesse that he had bigger arms than Arnold.
Yeah.
So then Jesse bet him that he had bigger arms. He's like, whoever has the biggest arms,
It's a great,
gets a bottle of champagne.
it's a great little
Who
cutscene.
had the biggest arms?
Jesse Ventura thought he had the biggest arms.
Well,
Oh, it was Arnold. Arnold had the biggest arms. He's
Arnold did, but
Okay,
they made
Arnold
it as like
again,
yeah.
Again, dick slinging,
Yeah,
dicks flopping.
They were getting up at like 3 a.m. to work out.
To work
'cause
out.
Arnold
Yep,
had
dicks
a
a
gym.
flipping and a flopping.
Arnold's a jokester.
There probably wasn't one female on the entire crew.
I mean, they're in the middle of the jungle. They got nothing better to do.
Oh yeah, and they had to march into there.
And
Too.
flop
yeah,
their
bro.
dicks.
I
This
thought,
had shooting this movie had to be awful.
I thought that
Well,
was
everybody's sweating their balls off.
I thought that was a set, and then I realized like, oh shit. Then I'm listening. Like, that's the
No, Amy's like,
Mexican
she's
jungle.
like, is this a set? I'm like, no.
No, they had to go in. They had to pull in all that track and camera equipment about 6 miles each day into the jungle. And craft service, Arnold brought in his own personal team, so the cast got to eat good, but crew was mostly sick the entire time filming.
Awesome.
So they're getting their
You know what you
up,
like
yeah.
about being on crew is being considered a second-rate human being.
So Arnold's like, because, he had a
You are
special
below
diet.
the line. That's why the line's there.
Look at his face.
Well, Arnold has a special diet for being a bodybuilder.
Corey's missing.
He walked away.
Okay, 'cause
He's-
he probably heard that fucked up comment.
So,
Put it this way, y'all couldn't do shit without us.
Arnold's eating his special
Oh,
diet
I'm
anyway.
below the line with you. I'm just saying that's why the
I
line's
mean,
there.
we're all having diarrhea on that
to let
set.
us know where we stand.
Yeah.
We're
While
below the
Arnold's
line.
sitting there eating like his imported bananas in a jungle. What's wrong with everyone? Why are you sick? What's going on?
Yeah, man, work out with me in the morning.
Come on, it's
I have
good.
dysentery. I have malaria.
Oh, that sucks.
I'm coming from
You're
the
a
knife.
pussy.
And then he walks away.
Yeah.
Oh, that's terrible. So we get briefed that they are on a special mission, a rescue mission. One of their friends has gone down in the jungle because there is some secret operatives, guerrillas taking over some hostage down there, and they need to rescue them. So that's where that first scene really kicks off. There's something going on.
That's the draw to get Dutch and his crew there.
in the fictional country of Valverde.
Valverde is back again,
Yeah, it
second
was in
time.
Commando.
He's in Commando as well.
Man, you pronounced that right.
What does it border on?
What's up?
I always
Yeah.
wondered, like, the border of what? We got to get to the border. The border of what?
I'm guessing Central America. I'm guessing
The
it's
border of Central America.
Yeah, it's
okay.
just on there. It's just right there in South America, somewhere in there.
No, it's dead center, and it just all of the countries of Central America somehow border it.
It's like
It's like this long strip.
was that Utah, something like that? It's like it's all four.
It's the Chile. It's the inland Chile of Central America.
Yeah, there you
okay,
go.
Okay, got it.
So it's there. So they got to go on a rescue mission, and at first he's a little hesitant because Dylan Carl Weathers wants to go on this mission too. But why would a CIA?
The six of us only work alone.
Yeah. Why would the CIA pencil pusher want to go on this mission?
Because he cares about people.
Or
But
does he?
suspicion starts right there.
Yeah.
But it's necessary because
Well, we're about to go on this intense, heroic hostage situation, and we got this going on. We're getting in our helicopter. We got the greatest. I don't know. It's the best helicopter scene ever filmed.
it is.
Is-
I'm sorry. There's helicopter scenes plenty, but long tongue strategy. You got to take it right. Everything down there, oh baby.
Now, what's great? Hold on.
What's George Faggots around here?
What's great about this is they're playing Little Richard,
Yes.
right? I didn't notice this as a kid, but why the fuck would I? But Mac and Blaine, I had never got the whole like they were like close friends until
Really?
I watched it as an adult. Not
Okay.
not this week when I
Oh,
watched
okay,
it.
okay.
But whenever Blaine is killed later on in the movie, and
Oh,
Mac is, he's taking off his
Spoiler.
coat and all that, he's singing Little Richard. Like
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
their shit.
Yeah.
He's devastated. He just
Yeah.
lost his, partner in
Army.
crime, basically.
And
Yeah.
everybody hates.
Dylan is the outsider at this point because he's never
Well-
on their mission.
Well, and he doesn't have their skill set.
Right.
So it leads to that great. Well, we need to get to that because when they start tracking,
Yeah.
Carl Weathers slips on a
Oh.
well placed log,
Whoops.
and then Bill Duke just he gets up and he's like, oh goodness, I fell, and then Bill Duke's just like, you're ghosting us, motherfucker.
Do it again.
I'll bleed you.
Leave you here to die. It's so great.
But like all of a sudden, like Bill Duke's character, you're like, whoa, brah.
Like these are serious stakes.
Whoa.
They
Yeah.
take their job very
Very seriously.
And another thing too is like every one of them have worked together so many times, and they established that early on.
Mm-hmm.
They
Well-
really established that machine.
Also in the helicopter, you have like there was this cross cutting between Billy and Poncho.
Yes.
Poncho is really meticulously putting on his. I'm gonna call
camouflage.
Yeah.
it camouflage makeup.
Yeah, it's camouflage.
And then also we establish Hawkins is kind of the nerd guy because he's
Reading Sergeant Rock, trying to make him laugh, and there comes their relationship. We see that maybe he's always trying to make Billy laugh, no
And
matter
they're-
what.
And they're messing with him too because Poncho takes that stuff and throws it at him, and Hawkins goes. "Tsk."
Catches it. Yeah, we get so much personality.
So that means that he's part of the crew.
it's a quick
He's
scene.
the puppy,
It establishes everybody
Right.
where their place is. It's like when they got off the helicopter at the very beginning.
and the most
They're all individuals, but they're all a team. It just works, and they set it up so quick.
and we're in and out.
Why movies can't do that
Yeah,
all the time? I don't get it.
This is one of the most streamlined movies you can see out of Hollywood, especially at this time right now. It's like so fast, so to the point. I love it.
Well, they established something that people fuck up
Mm-hmm.
classically all of the time. They establish your entourage, your ensemble, right? They establish it, but they don't establish it like, yeah, that's blood over there. That's Diggum. This is 2 times.
Diggum Frog.
And you could call me Cutter. It's like, ooh, Cutter. And they make fun of it in Blade.
Right.
Remember, it's like, ooh, the blood pack. But they do that badly in so many movies where here they just do it.
Yeah, like
The
in The
characters
Expendables, they do a
exist.
terrible job.
Yeah, and it's ass.
Right.
Just let them be. It's called writing. You write the character, and then you let the actor develop the character for you with choice lines. It's not like, well, Beasley, I know we've been brothers for the past 20 years, but let me tell you, Jesus.
And that's why you get problems with like movies like The Expendable. Yeah, movies like The Expendable where everyone is essentially the same character. They're all humorous. Everyone has some punchy, jokey moment.
Right.
Where in this movie, not always is that going to happen.
Well, it's not necessary.
Right.
Well, let's
There's
get back
very
into
little
let's get back
comedy.
into the story.
Hit it.
Oh, sorry.
They've catapulted down
Yeah, we're down into the
in
jungle.
the jungle.
They're immediately going through. They're looking.
God, how
around.
much I enjoyed this.
We establish Billy as our tracker. He is going through there. He can literally find bullets. He knows there's gunfights. He can smell them and kind of track where movements are going.
Because he's a Native American.
Yeah, he can do that.
Yeah.
And
That's
then
their superpower.
the super strength. But immediately we get this really awesome shot where he goes to cut a limb to drink the water from it, and he's looking up, and immediately he sees something up in the trees.
Something. But you don't worry. He got his drink of vine cum, and it drips down his face. I'm like, ew.
I'm gonna come.
Whitest milk, tree milk ever.
Looks up and see a skinless soldier.
Yes, and this is where they discovered this is Jimmy Hopper's people, their friend.
These were good men.
These are good guys. This team shouldn't. If they were the A team
Green Beret from Fort Bragg.
and they got taken out,
Americans killed by
It's
the.
payback time.
yeah,
We got to get a revenge on these gorillas.
gorillas,
But
I
I
call them that. It feels it's like
guerrilla warfare, man.
It's-
but I love it
gorillas.
when they find the 3 bodies hanging. The situation is weird. Billy can't figure it out. He's like,
Well-
where did the people we were tracking go?
Right.
It doesn't make any sense.
To the trees.
There was a firefight that were shooting in all directions. So
Right.
that's an odd choice for them.
Right.
So immediately there's a disturbance level, but then we see them lock and load. They're ready to go in. They're ready to take out these gorillas.
They was ready to fuck
Well,
them up.
as soon as they see the tags and realize who's been slaughtered.
Boy.
But I love the setup. All of them are good, and then you just get Jesse the Body Ventura pulling the cover off the Mini and just going, "It's payback time."
Yeah.
But he's the guy that says those lines.
Oh yeah. Oh, he's got the MTV shirt on.
Oh,
which is
dude,
dope.
it's great. It's
He's so in, and well, they find where the gorilla hideout is, but with some stumbles. Dylan's there. He's kind of slowing them down. Obviously, Arnold's already suspicious of him being there. He's like, oh, I didn't know about this team coming in here. What happened with them? He's like, I don't know what happened. He's like, I don't trust you.
But let's pause for a
He's now
moment here,
Russian.
and let's talk
don't
about
trust
the motion of the film.
Mm.
When you're in the jungle, it's always in motion, and it's interesting because it's the jungle, and sometimes I'm like sitting there. Are we booming?
Yeah.
Are we just dollying in a weird spot where the ground goes down? Are we handheld at this particular moment? Is this just a really creative, well-placed pan with a little bit of dolly motion in it?
Yeah.
And the reason I say this is, do you remember the scene, all right, when they get, well, of course you do, because we're talking about it,
Yeah.
but they get there and they're starting to check out the camp, right? And they're all in this position on the hill, and they slide down in the leaves,
Mm-hmm.
and it's the way they frame the shot.
Yeah.
But they slow everything down for that moment. But whenever they move in the jungle, we're constantly in motion. And I was talking about this with Ace, which makes the movie feel more up to date.
Mhm.
You got camera movement like that, but not in an action movie, not quite like this just yet.
No,
They
John
put you in the jungle.
Yeah.
And you felt it.
And this is where John McTiernan's direction really comes well in handy. He was kind of boxed in for the first 3 films. He's in a very tight space in the jungle with all the elements that they're dealing with. Then he's in a singular building in Die Hard. He's having to try to make that look interesting and dynamic and actionful. And then he's in submarines in his next movie, which is the tightest space you could possibly be in. So he's really able to move the camera in such a direction. And with this film, a lot of the action sequences, a lot of the B camera stuff, is done by the team that normally shoots the A team of that time, who are doing the best explosives and action direction of that time period.
Shut the front door.
So that's who the people
You're
he's working with.
shitting me.
No, that's who he's
Okay,
working
when
with.
you said that, immediately my mind went to this movie has the largest counts of guys who fall off of things on fire into stuff.
Yeah.
Mhm.
There are more guys going, oh, falling off of stuff. And that happened in the A team constantly.
So you get your B director to be the
Wow.
A team to bring the A game to your action movie.
That is amazing.
It's a
And I love the movie even more now. That's great.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
This scene is cool,
Oh, it's
but you don't get any idea of like the landscape. Shooting guns, people blowing up. Here I am. I'm falling. Here it's blowing up. I'm shooting.
Well, it even starts great because you have Arnold slinking down. He's putting the C4 explosive timer in there. He's taking their makeshift generator from a truck, and Blaine says, "What the fuck?"
well, hold on. before that goes on, them setting up. This is where they establish what a crew of badasses these guys are. Even before the main attack, they're like slinking up on people like, and then, and all this.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And they each one knows what the other one is doing, and they're perfectly timed.
Yeah.
And the way it's cut and the way it's shot, you're just like, damn, these guys are badasses.
And they establish Arnold here as a guy who can think creatively in the time of necessary battles.
That's why he's the leader.
He's the improvisation guy.
Yeah.
So we see that later where it's going to come in handy where he has to improvise all his traps and everything too. So you can already see like they've seeded. Everyone is so well built in this movie. Like you don't have to worry about it.
Right before he lifts up the truck generator, blows up the building, right? They see an American get assassinated
Yes.
now by a Russian. Now the Russian guy, I believe,
Is Arnold's friend.
is Arnold's friend who was in Running Man. He's
Yes.
a security guard.
The security guard in Running Man.
And he was also the security guard in Mallrats.
Yes. It's
Okay.
the same
I
guy.
want to make sure.
It's all the same guy. It's one of Arnold. It's
You
one
know
of
that.
It's one of Arnold's workout buddies, so he'd like to put him in movies whenever he got a chance. I think his name Sven, something like that. So he got him in there. So yeah, he's a security guard. He's the Russian guy shooting the hostage, and they're like, "We gotta go in." So that's where all this starts to unfold.
He's the guy that gets like the grenade launcher to the chest and blown out through the wall.
Yeah, it's an incredible sequence of action, by the way. Some of the best explosives.
It's just so like random, and I can't get like where anyone is.
but it's so
Well,
amazing.
another thing too is the team,
Mhm.
our A team, right? Our 7 guys, but we're going to count the 6. They know exactly how to wreck shop without losing one member of their crew, and they wreck the shit out of it.
that minigun comes out.
Well, no, it's a placed explosion. It's not like giving them a chance to breathe. They're moving in quickly. They're picking them off as they go. They're getting each other's back left and right, and you're just like, damn, they are destroying these guys. They are working.
Rescue team.
But what is cool is like, okay, you got the scene with the minigun, right? He takes out a bunch of guys, and then a little bit later, we've seen a bunch of random people getting killed, blah blah blah. Now we see Blaine standing there, and he's stuck in like Alabama tick, and Poncho's like,
Oh.
"You're bleeding. I ain't got time to bleed.
Time to bleed.
You got time to duck."
Yeah.
He shoots a grenade up there. That's
You're bleeding, man.
That's a nice little like pocket of dialogue
Oh, yeah.
in this big action scene. We also get that again with Arnold. He ad-libbed the
Where he swings the biggest knife I've ever seen into
Yeah.
someone's chest.
stick around.
Stick around.
No, and
Stick
see,
around.
I'm sorry. Like, I know they had to get an Arnie line in there, but it was so oddly placed. It doesn't belong. 'Cause
Oh.
he's like, stick around.
Well, they just because they had the music
was
barreling.
ad-libbed.
It was ad libbed and it's fun, and he's having a fun time.
And it kind
And I
of
know they are.
Marvel does this now all the time too. It's like a little joke in the action.
It became commonplace. You're right. And now in the land of movies.
Avengers 2, when Iron Man's like, oh, shit, did you see that? And Cap goes, language.
Yeah, like that's what we would have now. Yeah, but you get all these great sequences, and then you have offshoots. There's so much storytelling in like 5 minutes happening. You get the explosive action. You get Arnold is suspicious of Dylan. Dylan is like finding out they're actually there for another reason, that something big was going to happen there. That obviously Russians and Valverde's were creating some type
They were
of
going to bring communism to Valverde.
Right.
They're to stop communism.
moving weapons
My
and
issue,
stuff like that.
my issue with this, after the action scene's over, I'm gonna call him Carl Weathers is all into.
Oh, we can use all of this. This is great.
Yeah, doesn't take any of it.
He absorbed it.
He's
He
just
doesn't
like-
put it
he
in
just-
a satchel.
He just flips through some papers. Oh, this is all great. That's it. Doesn't take any of it with him. Doesn't
I don't
do
need
shit.
it. I don't need it.
Well, at that point, they I guess destroyed whatever's going to happen there. So I guess he don't need it anymore.
If he's CIA, he's got to bring back some hard fucking evidence.
Maybe he's got microfiche.
And I'm just like,
He was in there like,
what's he doing? He's so excited about this shit. Why doesn't he take it? He's
I
like,
didn't even notice that shit.
I'm gonna take this girl.
but if,
Well, that's what they. Yeah, maybe that's
if you're
what
not,
they-
yeah, if you're not paying
You've
attention.
got hard evidence, factual documents. That's better than some soldier chick.
Well, that
It irritated me. It
and
was,
the, and
it was
the introduction
annoying.
of the soldier chick, she's got this. Is it a Derringer? What is this? She has
Yeah, it's like a little Soviet gun.
little pop gun,
Punk.
and then he hits her, and he's just like, oh shit. So they've murdered 60 people, but he hit one chick, and he's like,
He
damn,
could
rats.
he could just feel it was so
I'm
much
a-
small.
I'm a rescue guy. I don't
Man,
hit chicks.
sorry.
He's got standards like the Predator.
Yeah.
Like the Predator. He's
Okay,
got
that's
standards.
it.
There we go. We're seeing honor systems.
I see.
Everyone's
Established.
built with honor.
Good direction.
Like the
love it.
Predators
Writing.
watching them. They were watching the gorillas. They're all the same.
Look, maybe there's a scene that we missed or that got cut out where you see him folding it up and putting it into his satchel later, right when he's getting maybe the scorpion on his back.
I've just packed my
Maybe.
satchel.
This is great evidence.
So
I'm gonna leave it here.
It's so irritating. I was like, we're not doing anything with all this information. What was the point in this? Oh, we took out the one Russian who was bringing communism to the fucking jungle.
Well,
All right.
they solved that crime pretty quick, I'd say.
So,
Okay, whatever.
all right. So this leads to the big showdown between Weathers and Arnie, where he's like, "You set us up!" Slams him against the wall, and then you get the story. And he goes, "By the way, I lost good men too. I lost friends too. Those were good men." And so we get to this point where it's like, you fucker, you brought us here, but let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can stay with us, but don't expect anything. Which brings in the Anna scenario.
Yes. So we get them in there where they're trying to break out information from her. We see the team debriefing, which has one of my favorite camera moves in there. There's like this cool shot where it's like booming and moving around. Like you said, it's so much direction happening, and it's just a simple like setting up what the next story beats are going to be. But then we start to see everything unfold. We see like Bill Duke's character. Mac is having opposition with Dylan. but we get that little scorpion shot, and it's just nice because you can tell like it looks like he's gonna stab him in the back, but then he's just pulling it off, and then he crushes under his foot and get that nice little anytime line.
Gotcha, bitch.
And then you get another joke with Billy and Hawkins. They're still trying to make each other laugh. He finally gets him to laugh, and all of a sudden the camera changes to heat thermal vision. And you get this nice little thing where I guess he's observing. He's also picking up dialogue.
Wow.
He's putting things into a system probably to use later, kind of like bird calls and things like that, like the laugh, the anytime. He's a hunter.
And you still don't even really know what you're looking at yet.
We don't know.
You just know it's something.
I didn't as a
and
kid.
It's ominous.
I didn't know it was an alien movie.
But I like the whole Bill Duke, Carl Weathers moment where he's like turn around, and he does it. I think like a story writing standpoint or directorial standpoint, it's just like let's keep the edge, but let's take it off for just a little bit. But just let you know that Bill Duke's character is serious.
Yeah.
Beyond serious. Maybe the most serious one in the crew.
Right. He's very off kilter to
Yeah, he'd like to kill this guy, but right now he's an asset.
Yeah.
Just keep your stupid ass.
I have to keep him alive.
Just notice. Just know what I told you and just notice that I got a scorpion. on my back.
He seems the most cold and calculated.
Yeah.
Which is great because later he becomes so unhinged. I think
Yeah.
that's the reason why he's doing
I
it.
think he fucking lost it at towards the end, man.
Well,
And that's
when
what
Blaine-
sells
Yeah.
him losing it later is because he's so cool and calculated through the whole movie.
Which is nice because he's a balance to his best friend Blaine, who's much more aggressive and abrasive with his
Yeah.
attacks. Right? If he's want someone slipping a knife into someone, here comes his boy with the minigun just mowing down the entire village.
But you get the impression that Bill Duke's character is the one that always had to talk Jesse down when they were in Vietnam. Like, calm your ass down.
Yeah.
I want him. I want him.
I want to take out this whole village.
Yeah, but that's why.
I'm going to do it, Mac.
Calm down, brother. Take a sip.
So where are we going next?
So now we're going to, but after that thermal scene, you see him pick up, and this is our first time revealing that we're looking at a creature. He picks up that scorpion, which is a great little shot of it sitting in his hand. And it's something like, it's very interesting.
Clawed hand.
He's observing it. We're learning a lot through there. There's something happening. Bird call motions with their voices. He's looking at this thing, it's heat vision. And then we cut to our next scene where they're now going through the village or past the village into the jungle. And this is where
Actually, I wanted to bring something up just because we first started. I was actually reading an article about the heat vision.
it was the first time they ever did something like this, right?
They didn't RoboCop.
Well,
Well, that's a trick there too.
there was a whole long article about like just the visual effects in Predator, but like the way they had to do this thing was insane because apparently they first used this thermal camera in a commercial because it was for like a house video talking about like the insulation of this house, and they're like, you know what, we could use this, and then and like apparently the director hated the special effects guy because at least at the time, because like he kept telling him, he's like, if it's hot outside, this shit's not gonna work. It's like you're not gonna be able to tell people from the jungle. It's gonna look like a kaleidoscope of colors. So what they ended up doing was they had these trucks of water, and they would shoot the entire jungle with water to cool it down. And they first did it with warm water, and the director said, yeah, I knew that wasn't going to work. And he was like, no, you're literally shooting with hot water. And then so they shipped in a giant truck full of ice water and shot the jungle just to get these shots so you can see the contrast between the people.
Wow.
And it's this whole convoluted thing too, because it's like the thermal camera, you gotta think this is the 80s. They can't just record it.
No.
Like it's not a thing. So they basically brought it to the screen to they had it go into a screen, and then they shot the screen.
So they did
To
kind of a
get
weird, like, reverse telecine kind of
thing. Yeah, they basically had to put it up and project and shoot through it basically to get it.
Yeah, and then they also the background was shot separately. They did a lot of optical techniques to combine the two, but a lot of the shots they used like mirrors. It's really convoluted. They actually had a whole truck apparently they brought to the jungle that like to kind of get all these like things together to make this one image, which is a hilarious thing nowadays because you would just
do it in post.
just do it. But it's like they literally had a camera that shot less than 480
Yeah.
p, and it's like, and you're trying to composite onto film. Anyways, I just thought it was like super interesting. Like,
No,
if you get a chance to look at the visual effects about this movie, it's actually insane.
Which makes the
It got nominated for best visual effects. Didn't win though.
RoboCop one more interesting. You know how they did that one? Well, Paul Verhoeven's like, I don't want to pay for that technology. What he did was he got suits that were dipped in.
They painted
them to look thermal.
Yeah.
And then they just pretended.
Yeah.
And just
That's awesome.
probably not even like 10 minutes worth of work.
All right. With the thermal, one thing that I always thought was interesting, and I noticed it first viewing, they do a cut where Arnold's pissed, and you're like, well, let's roll.
Mm-hmm.
He takes the cigar out of his mouth in the regular film and throws it at the ground. Well, they do the cut at the exact moment where he throws it. So you see the cigar hit the ground in the thermal, and it's like this big.
Yeah.
Like it's just like, poof, and it just stays there, and it's just this red dot in the corner like the whole time.
Mm-hmm. What's nice is there's that cut of continuity in there too, so it still exists. So,
yeah.
But now we're going through the jungle. Tensions are rising.
I want to wrestle you so freaking bad.
They're trying to get back to their escape route. They got to get out now. But they have Anna now as...
And Billy, how are we going to get out of here? Cut off here. We've got to go the shitty way.
Yeah, got to go the worst way.
Yeah.
So they're all traveling through the jungle. Anna tries to escape a few times. They make her...
Well, and then this is where they burn on Poncho again.
Yeah.
She picks up the stick to hit Carl Weathers in the face, and then what happens? Poncho gets smacked with the damn stick.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He becomes...
Why is he the whooping boy? What's up?
Black-jawed faggots around here.
Wouldn't it have been better if Van Damme got hit?
This is the way.
No, because he would have wanted to...
He's like, no, it's supposed to break over my beautiful jaw.
He would have wanted to take a split and catch the stick like that. No. He would have done that.
They should kick him in the nuts.
Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Right there. Hit her
All
right
right.
in the
And he
twat.
dropped to the ground in a split. It worked out great.
So Anna breaks.
She breaks at least twice already. Yeah, like makes Dylan's problem. Dylan's taking her back. Then she hits Poncho. In that scuffle, Hawkins goes after her. He chases her, the retriever, but something's following them. Something's in the trees. Billy's kind of ruminated a little bit about it. He's like, he keeps seeing things, and Dutch is like, come on, Billy, let's go.
No, I mean,
It's a porcupine, right?
but like I think at this
No, that's-
point,
yeah.
point in time, like 3 of the characters have noticed something.
Something's off.
like Mac has noticed something, Dutch has noticed something, Billy's noticed something, and I think maybe 1 or 2 more of the characters have done the look.
Something just feels odd in the air.
Yeah.
There's something out there waiting for us, and it ain't no man.
Something finally happens. We
Okay.
see.
Something finally happens. We just watched like 60 people die.
Well, something strange happens.
Oh, okay.
Really cool and strange.
Yeah, so a lot of cool stuff's already happened, but now
this-
something really cool.
really
happens.
cool.
Yeah, I would phrase it as now something's gonna
So
happen.
it's your first Predator moment.
Yeah.
But you don't see the Predator. You just see, and it's one of the not so good special effects shots where he's approaching them like he's gonna do.
It's definitely one of the earlier
It
shots.
looked great on
Yeah.
VHS.
Yeah, it looked great on VHS, but it's definitely one of the earlier shots. Definitely the Van Damme body type. So I do coming to the camera like this. And he's like that. That's what.
Do I look like a monster?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you get that incredible shot of him just like, now just pull the body away.
Why are y'all hating on Van Damme?
And he's just like, well, Crab walks away.
What's up with all this Van Damme hate?
Because he would have sucked in this fucking movie.
No,
man.
he
I'm
wouldn't.
glad
That
he-
was the
I'm
smartest
glad he-
decision they.
So glad they.
He's
kicked
happy
him
he
out.
got
yeah,
cut.
Boy.
Okay,
So
he was
happy.
happy he got cut.
He
He
should have
was.
made Poncho.
didn't want to be there. I don't.
Okay, it's fine.
I think he wanted to be in an Arnold movie, but then he realized, no, I can't. do
Poncho
it.
wanted to be there.
Poncho was great.
Dope.
Okay, Richard Chavez was fantastic in this.
Leave
picture.
Rich. He didn't do shit after this, so leave him alone.
So he's got his moment here.
But Van Damme did, which I think proves my point that he would have been a better Poncho.
But we do get.
Y'all were just closed-minded.
he couldn't. He can't deliver. I can make it.
Sure he can.
No, he can't.
We get a nice
Did you ever
blood.
see him in Legionnaire?
Anyway, so he drags his body away, and what happens next? Hey, the crew's got to go see what's up, right? They rush in.
Then all they find is just
What does Billy find? Entrails.
entrails, his dog tags, and like a little bit of his backpack left. And they're like, "What the heck?" And
No, wait, but no. Poncho finds it. Poncho finds the remains,
yeah,
and then he almost acts like he's going to throw up. He comes out.
Black-jawed faggots around here.
Well, you get this great lines like, "Did you find Hawkins?" He's like, "I can't tell."
Yeah.
And like they're immediately just in distraught of like, what is going on? So now
They turn on the girl. What did you do to him? What did you do to him? And she's completely.
and they're saying that the jungle came alive, and they're like, that's bull crap. That ain't what happened. Blaine's walking around. He's just like, that's some bullshit.
Lying, bitch.
Well, to be
That's
fair,
not what she said.
that's
What she said
you
doesn't
would
make
say.
any sense.
You would say that if you were in their situation.
Yeah,
That sounds ridiculous.
it is. It is very ridiculous.
Slap shit out of you, bitch.
So
What happens now?
they all spread out, check out the perimeter, and this is where Blaine comes up to another creature. Happens to be a porcupine. I thought it was a skunk when I was growing up. Because I was like, what kind of creature is that?
It's not a skunk. I totally thought it was a
It's
skunk. I was
a-
like, I didn't
apparently-
realize there was.
It's a porcupine.
skunk
My
in the
son was like,
jungle.
it's a porcupine, Dad.
What the hell's wrong with
not,
y'all?
It's not a porcupine. It's a Central American porcupine.
That's the difference.
They're a little bit bigger than the American ones.
Yeah, they have a skunk tail.
Anyway, so he sees this creature and he's like,
No,
And this creature just blows a hole into him.
"Yeah,
Oh, all of a sudden, a white flash comes from behind, hits him twice. He gets shot down twice. One blows a hole right through his
to his
chest.
chest cavity."
And
And we have this moment.
Mac saw it, and Mac goes delirious.
Mac goes straight AWOL. All right, he empties out what he has in his gun, actually hits the predator. And when that's it, he just doesn't even miss a beat. He's like, "Ah!
Yeah.
Ah!" And then picks up the mini and just goes to town.
And this is one of the greatest scenes where they physically destroy a jungle.
And it's so ridiculous because all of them just line up next to Mac and start unloading into the forest. We're talking mini grenades and all this stuff. And they level a good, 3 acres of a jungle?
Where they actually did have to destroy some actual jungle.
Yeah, no, they got in
it's all
trouble for
CG.
this.
It's all CG.
They caught a whammy for this because they were using live ammo when
Yeah,
they did this.
When they fucking did it.
So again, slinging dicks. Today's live ammo. Guess what, Bill Duke? You're gonna fire a mini. Okay, that's fine. No, live mini.
Yeah.
Okay, I can handle it.
That's so badass.
I heard that one of the weapon coordinators, one of the guns that Arnold was using was the same gun that they used in Scarface.
Okay. Same.
The say hello to my little friend gun.
Oh.
It was
It is the same gun.
It is the same weapon.
It's the same gun.
Is he the same weapons prop guy?
Same, yeah,
Probably
same guy.
is.
It is. It's the same guy.
But this is where reality breaks. Obviously, there's this giant cock and ball moment, which is great.
You are gay.
They don't know what they're facing, and they literally use up all of their ammunition in one go round.
This is a giant cock.
They
Right.
don't, but they use up a shit ton of it.
They use a lot of rounds.
Way more. And,
Whole lot.
to hit.
like this takes excess. Like this is excess, right? This scene is here. Like it's just the ultimate in excess, and it's great.
They perceive they don't hit anything. Even though they did get one bullet shot in, and you see a little blood, the fluorescent
Anna
blood.
sees it. They don't see it yet.
Blood was on the leaves.
If it bleeds, we can kill it.
They don't see it yet. But then they're trying to figure out, okay, we need to do something. It's getting dark. We need to start thinking about setting up camp for the night because they're not going to make it to their, point where the helicopter is going to pick them up.
Dude, Dutch is all about setting traps.
So they decide to set up booby traps.
That's Dutch's.
It is. He's a trap guy.
Three rule of threes. He's gonna set this trap. It's all about traps.
And what's Billy good at? Setting traps. Oh, Billy. Okay.
So they start setting up traps. This is where they're trying to figure out what's going on. This is where a lot of the plot starts to ruminate, like the jungle. She keeps saying the same thing. She saw the jungle come alive.
It changed colors, like the chameleon. It uses the jungle.
You saying that Blaine and Hawkins were killed by a fucking lizard?
And then we also get this great intercutting of, which I've never seen in a film ever, and I don't think even now you see it often, where we actually get to see, the one time we get to see the Predator is him actually doing some operations on himself. And I think that's one of the best sequences in the movie because you get to see him like, I got a bullet in me, and he's doing his self-surgery.
Other than the fact that you can tell that it's a human in Predator gloves.
Yeah, well, all right.
He's
The
clumsily-
Predator feet and the Predator gloves are pretty bad.
I love it though because
He looks like he's wearing Uggs. It's just
Predator Uggs.
or no, he's wearing those bear feet that you get for Christmas.
Mhm.
You know, the big slippers with the bear nut claws on them. That's what they look like.
He operates on himself in two. Remember he makes
does.
that little.
That's what I'm saying. But we never get to see that except
Does
for
little
this.
potions and
Well,
shit.
I love that
I
one,
love
too.
the meat spreader that he puts in to
Right.
get the bullet out and just start.
It looks like everything hurts, and I
Yeah.
love that they have like obviously this is what's gonna help like
It's
numb it.
cushy,
This is gonna open
yeah.
and like it's every entrails. It just looks nasty.
But doesn't it go back to Bill Duke sitting there just talking?
Yeah, it keeps cutting back and forth between them. They're
He's on
setting up
first
shop.
watch, right?
Yeah, he's on first watch. He tells Billy to be on first watch. Dutch and them are still trying to figure out what's going on.
Which gives you okay.
And it
When
cuts
you
the
said
night.
A-Team was shooting the action stuff, immediately when we got to where they're setting up camp, it turns into A-Team.
Oh yeah.
Bum, 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 and let's make some traps,
montage.
And we'll make all these
number 3.
traps without the bad guy rolling up. We've got a good 3 or 4 hours before the bad guy comes back, right?
Right.
Even though the stuff they were building would take a solid day, if
Right. Yeah.
But we'll be good.
So they set up. We see.
They are the best of the best, Matt.
They set up claymores around the.
They're setting up explosive C4 explosive.
And we never get to see any Claymore action.
Well, you got it in the with the truck generator.
Yeah,
he put one in there, and
Okay,
you got one.
But they rigged an awful lot of Claymore.
Oh, he does it at the end too.
He does it at the end. But the one time we see it is after Bill Duke's giving this great little character moment.
Okay, all right. There's some day for night, just so you can see things moving. That and the crosscut is a little whack, but he's supposed to be under moonlight.
Yeah.
But he gives this Oscar-worthy performance, sweating his dick off. It's like it looked because he's dark, but the supposed moonlight or whatever is catching every little spot of sweat on his face, and it looks like they just came in and said, "All right, missed him. You are gay." Yeah. Action.
He's sweating. They all sweating.
You see him sweating balls constantly.
Yeah.
And but also too, it's just the way he's giving the scene.
Yeah.
And it's the scene.
And it's like you see that obviously him and Blaine, this is where they're, if you didn't catch on by then that they were like best friends, this is where it really comes into it, and that he's just gonna get whatever got him.
And why. So you get the depth of his character.
Mm-hmm.
He never even says his name. He's talking about him.
Yeah.
But just like, and then we walk out of the jungle, not a fucking scratch, not a scratch on us.
Yeah.
And it's get chills, man. It's just so good.
And then we have some explosives go off.
And immediately he's right in the action. He's going to kill whatever got him. Well, it just happens to be a boar that set it off. And they give him shit. They bust his balls. They know he's going through some stuff. And immediately they're just like, "Oh, see what you got there, man?" Like, and then Billy's laughing his ass off. Like, I was like, "Come on, man."
Fuck you, man.
Yeah, right?
But I love when they show the boar because it's like jiggling. But when you see the head, it's not a very good boar. It's a bad boar.
Yeah.
But
it's
they
just
do
so
a lot
funny.
of body jiggling in this too.
Oh, yeah, there's a lot of body wiggles in this movie.
The best death scene in this movie has a body jiggle.
It does.
Well, all right, now and then we're moving on to that because then we get to the weakest part of the movie for me.
Okay,
what's next?
This part is the booby traps. They're going to set it up fully, right? So now we're doing the daylight traps. The nighttime setting didn't work. They've had some more
Nothing
conversations
happens
in between these segments.
Daytime traps. Nothing happens.
No, I think they're on the move again, and then they have to start saying like, "What's going on here?" They're like really trying to figure it out.
This isn't the where she talks about the blood and he's like, "If it bleeds, we can kill it." That doesn't happen between the.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like they wake up the next morning and then they have to start. They're still talking about the creature. They found she's talking about the blood and the things like that, and like, well, if it bleeds, we can kill it, right? And then that's where they start setting up the real big booby trap scene.
If it bleeds, we can kill it.
It goes from there. We have this nice little quiet moment. They're all waiting for something to happen. And nothing happens for a little bit. And then you get a little Arnold walking out, and they're like, "Oh, what? You gonna screw up the trap?" Like they're giving him shit. Like, don't fucking do it. And you get this nice quiet moment. Nothing happens. And immediately when he starts to turn around, that's when
That's right. That's right.
Yeah, that's that trap.
He blasts his way out of the net.
Yeah, he gets flung up in a net, and it's the funniest sound effect he ever makes. He gets flung up in the air because he did not like that. And then he's like just shooting like a rabid animal getting out of the net. This is where he shoots.
I had a hard time finding that one. I was looking for it. I couldn't find it.
You have it.
But then he gets clipped, and that's
like
where
the only
there's
time
more
you
blood.
kinda, like,
Like,
hear
the
his-
trail of blood.
Well, this is where he hits the tree trunk and it flies down, hits your boy Poncho in the
Right.
chest, and that's his ribs are completely crushed by
Yeah.
this.
Bitch.
And then Mac and Dylan, Mac's obviously running. He's chasing this thing down.
Yeah. I
And
remember
Dylan
that.
goes after him. He's like, well, I'll help, because I guess now he wants to feel like he's doing something.
Hold it, Dutch. I'm going after Mac. That's not your style, Dylan. Guess I picked up some bad habits from you. Now get your people the hell out of here.
Because he wants to be like, I'm not shitty, Dutch. I'm really here for this. I really believe this is more than likely. I wonder if he thinks he can get something if he catches him. But that's a different side story. More Dylan for himself moment.
But like, okay, so when Dylan chooses to stay, right, trying to say he's trying to make good on, because at the end of the day, Dutch is right.
Right. So they're going back. We get this nice little sequence. Mac is tearing off his clothes, everything he has.
This is fun.
Yeah, he's singing
so
Little
fun.
Richard.
Yeah.
It's so sweet. And, like, just coming down. Oh, having some fun. Get this. He is like full manic. And it's incredible. Some great, again, Bill Duke is just chewing the scenery
Ruling it.
as much as he can. Everyone chews the scene that they're in because they're trying to compete. Again, not on acting chops with Arnold, but with charisma. Everyone has huge personalities on the screen.
Right, and as soon as Predator makes any kind of appearance or anything like that, Mac is on.
Yeah.
Straight up on more than anyone else. He's the main character at this point. You're following Mac. They're already fractured. They've just lost. I'm sorry.
Poncho just got
Poncho
hurt.
just got crushed.
Crushed in the ribs.
And Mac's running. So Weather's like, all right, let me go track him down.
Yeah.
They find his stuff, and then you get to the point where Weathers is alone, and then you get your over here.
And it's a nice little tell because we think it might be the Predator.
Right.
But then it's.
But see, I love it when he pulls him in, and and again, like, they do a lot of things with big, wide open eyes in this. That's just great. They do it with Arnie and thing, but they do it with Bill Duke a whole lot.
He's got great expressive
But he's
eyes.
like right there. You see it, tree. And then you get the shot, and then and it's like, okay, I saw it when he pointed at, but Weathers has to look at it twice, like,
I see it.
I see it.
Yeah.
But this is a come true moment. Okay, all right, I'm with it. Okay, that's fine.
Mhm.
But what irks me is Duke is on.
Mhm.
Duke is a machine that is on, and he's manic. Now, when we proceed, you go over here, I'll go over there, right? And we'll do this. Okay. What irritates the piss out of me is the way that Mac dies.
Mm-hmm.
If Manic Mac saw that on his arm, he would know. Mac doesn't go, huh? And get his head blown off. That's not Mac's character.
Right.
And I was pissed at that moment. No.
Right.
He's never seen 3 lasers before.
Bro.
Well, these 3 dots.
What? No, that's not Mac's character.
Well, he just got.
That's not the character that got established for me the first hour and 20 minutes.
Well, here's the thing. It shows that they think that the Predator is easy to catch. I mean, obviously he's not. And he's already.
I don't think they think that.
I think he's moving in that brush and he's like, oh, I'm going to sneak up on him. But the Predator's probably listening to them talk the whole fucking time. He's like, oh, they're going to try to get me. I got this.
He died like a dog. He died like a coward.
He's like sitting there pretending like.
Corey?
He died like a.
Bring that Trump shit into our show.
Well, why don't you cry about it? Saddlebags?
You see that head get shot, and it's a pretty gnarly
Well,
shot.
and this is another thing that doesn't match continuity, because when he gets hit in the head, he gets clipped.
Yeah.
Like his head explodes.
Yeah.
But they show his head 2 more times, and it's his whole head.
Yeah, that's the only part that always gets me. I'm pretty sure they're like said in action, and when it happened, they're like, "Damn, that's a huge explosion." Like, we can't match that.
Whenever
I'm coming day and night.
Carl Weathers sees him, it's like his head's pretty intact.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was a
No,
massive.
that's the shot where Quentin Tarantino first masturbated.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's good.
Oh, play it back again. Yeah,
do it again.
I'm. How old is he? He's my age.
Yeah, about your age.
Yeah, so he'd found cocaine at that point.
Oh yeah. It's a pretty good film.
That's how you blow off a head.
So he saw that, got real excited. I got excited because I was like, okay, what's Carl gonna do?
Right.
So here comes Dylan around the corner, and he sees Mac's dead body, and then you get the nice little Predator purr, clicking noises.
Yeah.
And then he flips around, thinking he's gonna start something with his little MP4. Gets his arm shot off. I'm bringing in Call of Duty references now. He gets his arm shot off, and you get this really cool, again, another nice camera movement built around of him twisting and pulling the gun over.
But the arm falling down, still pulling the trigger. That's that twitching.
Yeah, I love that too.
Okay, all right, one more thing on his character. Everybody else, when they attacked somewhere, straight up shots just like this. Weathers is like, he's spraying and praying. You see him spray and pray like 3 times, dude.
This is
It's
Action
hilarious.
Jackson, baby.
Yeah.
He's trying to hit everything he can,
Jackson.
bro. He's trying to get it.
Also, just side note, they would play the clip of the arm getting blown off in Arrested Development
So many
over and
times.
over. I loved it. Perfect for us Gen Xers.
Old.
So it's really great. And then you get this sequence, and you see the Predator has another tool, and that is those talon type claws.
Yep.
They punch out, and you just see him get raised right up, and it's brilliant. And immediately,
It's the most brutal death.
oh yeah, he
Yeah.
gets
Everybody else gets taken out pretty quickly.
he gets eviscerated, and then immediately they hear him screaming. They're trying to cross this wood.
That was good, Corey.
This tree that's fallen to get to the chopper, and they immediately are like, "Yo, we got to keep going." But Billy stops.
On this perfect tree bridge
Yeah, the
that
perfect
you can lay like things down on.
perfect tree bridge matte painting is incredible. They turn around and they leave Billy there. Billy's taking everything off. He's taking every enchantment he might have, whatever else he's
And
got
he's not
going
just
on.
taking it off; he's taking it off.
He's like doing it like John Cena. He's taking his shit off like John Cena.
And then, okay,
Gotta pull it over my head. Like,
Yeah.
And his name is John C.
And he's got the biggest Rambo knife other than Rambo.
what was the point in this?
I think he was going to try to stand 1-to-1 with him.
showdown. It's a classic showdown. They do it in
Yeah,
countless
but
movies.
like practically, what's the point?
He's not going to run anymore.
So Predator respects Arnold, but doesn't respect Billy.
No,
You don't know because they don't ever
no.
show the scene.
No, he does respect him because we get the follow-up scene after that, the one that he keeps as a trophy.
No, he keeps all of them.
Not all.
There's a
he only
stack
keeps
of
Billy.
skulls.
He only
No,
he rips Billy's.
that's the only time you see it.
Yeah.
But later on in the movie, he shows his collection of skulls, and the reason I know this is because Pancho got shot in the head, and the last skull in the line is Pancho's head because it's a big ass hole in the skull right there.
He died like a dog. He died like a coward.
Is that Poncho's or is that supposed to be Bill Duke's?
Corey, where you at in the movie?
Shit. No, well, all right.
Bill Duke
I'm
tried to
at
take
this
him on.
scene right here.
But I mean, as far as I'm concerned, the top of Bill Duke's head got blown off.
Yeah, it's
That's
gone.
What
That
I
skull's
saw.
gone. I feel like
I think everything is just traumatic, like projection. Like they want to see his head there, but it's not there.
But
Okay,
That's
but
what
if you're Billy, what's the point in doing this?
so he's keeping Billy's entire like spinal cord and everything. For him, it's the warrior's way, right? You're
Yeah.
sitting there, you're supposed to fight. It's honorable. He's starting to understand this creature that okay, he's some type of hunter, he's some type of warrior.
You've seen
Maybe
this.
he'll-
It's a samurai showdown.
I
That's what
get
this
it,
is.
but
Yeah.
this isn't a samurai.
It
This is
doesn't
a Native
matter.
American
They're
Green Beret.
dipping. They're
I want to know the reasoning behind doing
because
it.
they're going to every great action scenario and they're scooping up and giving you
Are
a
they pressed
flavor
for
of that.
time and they're like, we need to kill off screen.
Well, that still pissed me off.
Well, a little bit is that. That's most likely why immediately once they cut from that scene, you hear him scream immediately.
which means he probably just got shot.
No, I think he got same thing too. I don't know if the Predator revealed himself. That would have been kind of cool if they did. If you see like in later films, that's probably like the samurai scene where they show down.
Well, they're just leaving it open to interpretation.
It's all
but
interpretation.
He
looked pretty
I'm
messed
Billy,
up.
I'm not
he
doing
is the
that.
predator now. Maybe he killed him and became the predator.
He's wearing the Predator suit.
Brilliant, Corey.
These guys
That's some good 2000. That's some good 2020 writing right there.
And Arnold's established already. Don't pick up a gun, Anna, because he won't fight you otherwise. Because there's no sport involved in this. So Anna goes to protect them after Pancho gets shot again. This time in the head.
Well, you have to leap back because why would he kill Hawkins and not kill the girl?
Right.
And she's not armed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, no sport.
And then he does kick the gun out of her hand later on. Let's keep.
That's a good kick, by the way. And
Oh,
then
yeah.
he turns into the camera with that gun. I love that shot. It's amazing. Arnold he can take 2 shots from a laser, or he can get shot from a laser.
Okay. All right, let's get to that
Yeah,
part.
that wound
right?
kind of disappears, does it not?
Well, all right. So he's got a cap Pancho,
Mhm.
right smack dab in the head. And then when he hits Arnold, with the one shot. And get to the chopper. It's juicy.
Yeah.
But then when you see it later on, it's like when I got skating.
I wonder
it's just like a little scratch.
Maybe the laser has a cooldown period, and it just at that point just burns real bad.
Well, then it should have been established.
It wasn't fully charged.
Yeah, that's why I'm.
You know?
That needed to be established.
I should play
I
Hunting
kinda
Grounds.
thought that
Maybe
was-
that'll tell me.
Thought
But
that was bullshit.
that was weak.
I thought it was bullshit.
But again, we're in the weakest part of the movie.
It's like, well, Carl Weathers not taking any information that he was there for is pretty stupid too.
well, Arnold's pretty strong, so he could probably withstand it. His plot armor.
he still has skin,
So Carl Weathers gets his arm instantly blown off.
right?
Yeah.
Bill Duke gets his head turned into mashed potatoes.
We don't know the cooldown period on this laser. man.
I'm sorry, Jesse the Body Ventura
mean,
gets his chest cavity blown open.
He gets shot twice, so I guess
We just
maybe
don't
they
know
thick boys.
the integrity of Arnold's muscles.
That's why I think thick boys
That's
take two
true.
shots.
Who
That's a
wants
very-
coconut oil?
Very good point, Corey. We don't know the integrity of his muscles.
He is a Terminator. His exoskeleton keeps him together.
Yeah, he's doing good. So
There you go.
immediately he tells Anna to run to the chopper,
Problem
get
solved.
to the chopper, and they go running through the. And boy, that predator is on him. It looks like he's like behind him one step at a time. But then we have this incredible shot, which one of my favorite how they made it movie moments.
POV sliding through the jungle. Yeah.
So suddenly it turns into Goonies for about 30 seconds.
He's falling off.
and,
of
and this is
waterfall.
another one that I love. When the camera goes off
And this
the
is where he
edge.
finds the pirate ship.
Yeah.
Here's
When they-
One-Eyed Willie.
When the camera goes off the edge, you can clearly see in the fall path that it's rocks and beach below that's where Arnie's going to land.
Oh, it's going.
And then when they cut to it, it's this, I don't know what they were doing with the wide shots and the film stock, but the film stock and the wide shots are ass.
Yeah.
Oh, it's zoomed in and like grainy, so you can't tell it's a body
Grainy is
double.
piss.
Yeah, it's a body double.
And
But he could land on
but-
those rocks. He just took a laser to the arm.
I know, right.
So
but
the rocks don't
but
matter.
when you see
He has
him,
a metal skeleton.
when you see him land, it's different than the cliff that he's going off of.
Oh yeah. Well, they probably told the B camera.
Find
"Hey,
a cliff
Find
with
a
some
cliff."
water.
Just
Yeah.
find it. Go ahead.
They're like, oh, this is nice. Very good.
That'll work.
So Arnold goes off another waterfall,
It just keeps falling off waterfalls.
and he's gonna crawl into the mud.
No, I love I'm so tired, I'm going to put my face in the mud.
I love that. I love that sequence because it's like a moment of quietness, and you just hear the water, and then
Well, he did get shot with a laser, and then did fall on rocks, and then go down a waterfall. So
you get this like
Maybe it
serene.
was the mud, the magic healing mud that closed his wound.
Well,
just maybe.
possibly,
'Cause-
mud can help. It can do that.
Yeah, rubbing dirt in your wound usually helps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So all those spa
That's what they would
days
tell
are-
me when I got hurt. Like, just rub some dirt on it. Get up.
Yeah.
Take a salt tablet, pussy.
That's what spa days are for.
Puss.
You can go to the mud.
Spa days.
So you have what, 15 minutes of silence?
Yeah, you get
And
like
then-
you get 5 minutes of silence, and then all of a
No,
sudden,
not 5 minutes. Like as soon as he's breathing, like hi.
just this huge invisible splash happens, and I love it because then this is we finally get a full reveal of what this creature really looks
And
like.
then they have the Lake Placid shot where the water's moving and it's coming toward him.
I love like you see like his tendril hair first before like he starts really coming out of the water,
His dreadlocks.
and his little dreadlocks. And he's got this most amazing design.
Are they dreadlocks or do they serve some other purpose?
I always thought they was dreadlocks.
They're definitely his hair, but they're like not hair.
It's not hair.
Follicles.
It's not hair.
But it's something alien, right? So
alien locks.
Yeah, alien locks, bro.
Okay.
I mean, I heard like when I was in the theater, and I remember this clearly. I just heard somebody in the back like, "Oh, he's got dreads."
See?
Yeah.
He's got dreads.
They do look like dreads, but they're not. It's not hair.
Yeah, it's very
Great.
It's like tendrils.
All right,
Very
so
strange.
It's all right. So he's got
And like,
But
Beast, what do you think
get
alien hair is?
you get your
How would you know?
You get your first
very true,
real
Corey.
dose, like you get a dose of the predator. You
Yeah.
get your radness right there, and you're just like, damn.
like he's an
This
advanced
is
creature.
cool.
He's an advanced creature. Arnold is like dumbfoundedly shocked and scared, hiding and pulling himself up into the trees. Like, oh God!
Where can I go? But I'll just
Kind
hide
of
in
taking
these
it well
rocks.
though.
He looks like he's about to shit himself. His face is like,
Well, again, it's like he's got mud all over him. So it's like, Arnold, open up your eyes. Okay, no wider.
yeah, he
So
looks
just yeah.
yeah. And he's covering himself up in mud at the same time, so he just looks like he's like, oh, fuck.
Oh, no,
I'm
he's
next.
covered in mud. He's not covering himself with mud because as soon as the predator does the
Yeah.
he can't see him, walks off, he goes, he can't see me.
Yeah, he can't see me.
Yeah.
So you get that sequence in there, but it's before all that, you get this great scene where his optical suit is obviously got fried in water, but he's still able to see a little bit of things going on. He shoots the rat because he sees the heat of the rat, and again we get this weird little sound effect purr from him, like, and the rat runs away, and then he's like, "Well, I guess there's nothing here," and then he kind of skip walks away, and it's really fun to watch him do that.
And it's time to go for a break. I've been hunting all afternoon. I need another break.
Yeah.
Black-jawed faggots around here.
Hop down to go back to settle and look at his collection of...
And freeze dry the flesh off of the skulls.
Well, Arnold realizes that he wasn't killed in that moment because he was not seen. He realizes that the predator could not see him.
He's got a leg up.
Because of the mud.
So what happens? There's an A-team moment where he has...
a role reversal here.
Yeah. He's going to hunt him.
Or so he thinks.
And we're going to go into a montage.
But I love the A-team sequence because with one knife,
yes,
one giant cock knife, he proceeds to build a compound bow that can shoot an arrow through a tree.
It's incredible.
Which is incredible. And again, let me show you my muscles while I pull up this log.
Setting another
up
trap.
the logs.
But you keep mentioning the A-team. Maybe you should mention what the A-team is.
That's not my problem. This
Kids,
is a podcast.
There was a show called the A-Teams in the 80s.
It's called The Internet. Look it up.
It had Mr.
Whatever,
T in
Corey.
it. They ran around in a van and did a lot of cool explosive stuff.
Okay, so you're just going to mention Mr. T, the weakest actor.
Suck on that, you bitch-ass trick.
He was the driver.
And it was B.A. Baracus.
That's right.
You're leaving out
Hannibal.
And
who's the other one? I can't remember.
Well, you got Murdoch.
The
Hannibal.
good-looking
Face.
Face.
Mr. T.
Yeah.
Or which is B.A. Baracus. And wait.
I think that's it, right?
That's it, yeah.
that's it. And they did a lot of
the
adventures.
chick that was always kind of with them.
She wasn't in the van.
She wasn't in the van with the guys. It had a cool theme.
Anyway, it was an action TV show in the 80s.
Lots of explosions.
Just thought we should mention it since Matt likes to keep bringing it up. Maybe we'll let everyone know what it is.
So, in that
I
context,
didn't bring it up. Tyler brought it up, and I was impressed with
And
it.
you got an erection, and you've been talking about it.
his mind was blown. So beyond that, we get this incredible montage of Arnold setting up all these incredible traps. He's bending the bow himself. He's making the arrows that can go through tree trunks that are massive. He's ready.
He does all this in an hour.
And well, it's over the day, but it looks like an hour.
He's a cyborg.
Well, he's taking his little grenades, taking them apart, putting them in a leaf.
Using the gunpowder, making them into leaves. We're seeing him be very primitive. He's getting back. So this is where, like you were talking about, there's a role reversal. Well, now we have a man that's going beyond a creature that is subjugated to using technology to hunt with. We're going back even further. He's going caveman style on this fucker.
Back to the primitive.
Yeah, he's getting real primitive with him. And he gives this nice guttural...
It's about to go family style on him.
You are gay.
And you get this nice war cry because he wants it to come for him.
It All right, everything's done.
Yeah.
Let me light this.
Yeah. In that time period, we have seen the Predator do what he's fashionably known for, and that's he's taking his trophy. We see him like rip Billy's entire skull and spinal cord out of his corpse and kick it off a tree trunk.
Well, when he slaps his dead body on the tree and it's blood covered, and he just kicks him out. I've got what I need.
Yeah, I love it.
Whatever remains, just...
He's using freeze-dried stuff to remove whatever's on there,
Take
all
the
the
flesh
visceral
off, yeah.
flesh. He's polishing it.
Where Arnold is setting up the trap, that big tree, that's all made of concrete.
That was concrete, right. It's a big, fake-ass concrete tree.
Because the weight of the Predator costume was too much just to
hold
rely on a normal...
200 pounds.
Was the weight of the costume?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was.
Wow.
Yeah, it was a very difficult suit.
Wow. Impressive.
Had him on bungee cords to do those fancy moves.
Yeah, and luckily, they said Kevin Peter Hall. He was fabulous to work with. Everyone loved him. He was easy to work with. Had all these ventilations put inside to keep him cool. The only thing he could take off was that mask, and then it would just be like his face cut out. It's very funny. But incredible suit performer. I mean, like you said, you see him in Harry and the Hendersons, and that's a great Bigfoot movie if you hadn't seen it. But it's he just brings a lot
Also
of charm to
1987.
also 87. He just brings a lot of charm to his characters that he plays. He's really good at acting in all that suits, kind of like Doug Jones is, you know.
Arnie makes the call.
Yeah, he war cries out.
And then what happens?
We get this weird shot that I've always tried to figure it out, and I told my son, I think he's warming up his blade to make it easier to cut in with the laser. Yeah.
He's cleaning it.
You think it's cleaning it?
Yeah.
I thought he was warming it up, like to get it nice so it cut like butter.
Oh.
That's what I've always thought. But it doesn't really ever, there's no knowledge. We just see him lasering it up and it just glows. That's the only shot that I'm always like a little confused with, but then we get into the action and Arnold has got this big roaring fire going. Predator shows up. He's kind of slinking around like a cat in the tree. He even almost crawls on top of him. It's like this incredible shot where Arnold's eyes just kind of visible through the camo that's going across him. And then Arnold's playing these really funny shots of just him swinging back and forth between trees and his eyes open.
Now, when he does the first swing and he goes and he hugs that tree, it's great because he's like, no. You know,
well, I mean, he is probably pretty nervous because he doesn't know
if this is working.
Yeah, if this is gonna work.
Yeah,
he is kind of like risking his whole life.
Yeah,
just switching from tree to tree. Now, when he actually fires that arrow,
it goes doink.
Isn't that just look weak as fuck?
The most impotent shot I ever seen.
It was weak. Yeah. It was, but what we're leading to is the reversal. He is now the Predator is now Bill Duke lighting up the forest, and again another just gratuitous moment of explosion. And Arnie's like, it's like the sparks are raining on him. He's like, there. And it leads to this moment with just sort of like, wait, where did Arnie go? How did did he jump? Did the tree fall? Did the explosion knock him into the cleansing water? Like, what happened?
So you see all this barrage happening of just fireworks, literally just exploding in this. He's got it on autopilot.
Yeah, the Predator's unloading into the jungle.
Yeah, just shooting in all directions.
Also, too, I really love, and especially for 87, the gun that follows his head.
Yes.
It's cheesy now, but back then you were just like, oh, snap, how did they do that? But that was a question that you asked every movie, and they knew you were going to ask that, so they would up the ante every time. Like, damn, how did they do that?
No, that's an incredible effects work happening there. And then you get into the Predator's confused. He's trying to figure out where he's coming from. We get these nice little sequences where we're still seeing this technology at work, where Arnold's throwing something and he's able to track it. Like the suit is tracking the dynamics, the geometry of angles and aerodynamics of everything. So where his blaster's going to shoot at, his cannon will, and he finds him, shoots that trunk down while he goes to swing for it and it breaks. And then we get this another moment where the mud starts to slide off.
They make it really clear because they light it up in such a way, and Arnie's like, and it's slowly coming off him in little clouds of mud. But when he gets out, it's like, I'm born. I'm so clean. And
I love
this to have the shit beat out of me.
And then you get this reverse camera shot where the thing right to his neck.
That's the weakest bit for me, but I understand that he doesn't just want to kill this guy. This guy's giving him a rumble. This guy's injured him. This guy is like, all right, this guy's a G. But the Predator around the head thing, it doesn't ever come out like that any other time. Every time it ever comes out, it's like, it's closer than, he had Wolverine's 3 claws.
Right.
With the middle one missing.
It spreads a little bit.
They're like between, they're here.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense.
It's not as wide. Done that. It wouldn't go around the head.
It's just a little effect.
I just thought it wasn't necessary.
No, he could have just picked him up.
Well, yeah, he could have picked him up.
I've never thought about that.
It bothered me the first time I saw it.
Yeah, it would not work. Unless the Predator's fists are just like
if you freeze
bigger than Arnold's head.
They kind of are. I mean, that's one reason why they switched out Jean-Claude Van Damme, because once they had them on set side by side, they're like, this ain't gonna work. Like, we need something that's a little bit bigger and more commanding. That's where
Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Kevin Peter Hall's 7 foot compared to Arnold's 6. Van Damme's 5'10",
like 5'9",
5'9", somewhere there. It just wasn't like going to be intimidating enough.
And I guess they put a little bit of extra padding in his Uggs to get him up another 3 inches or so.
Oh yeah, just to give him a little extra.
Yeah.
That shot where he puts him up against the tree. This is where I really start to like, because we're getting more lore of this predator. He's like examining his skull.
Yep.
It's like, this is going to be such a cool trophy to have. Like
Yeah.
he's just looking at it like all the way around the 3 dimensions of him. And he's like, you know what? His skull's worthy enough for the next piece
For
of
the
this.
rumble.
For the real rumble.
And then you get your classic tough guy showdown where it's like, I don't need this.
Yeah. I love that little air. Just all of it.
So good.
Popping it off.
And the
And you can see his
anticipation.
vision, like what his vision actually is.
And it's a nightmare fuel.
Yeah.
First time viewer, right? You'd seen you knew what Predator looked like prior.
I knew of Predator.
And
yeah,
that's the turd, because if you had never seen it before and the mask does the reveal, you're just like, whoa. At the time in '87, your mind is blown. How the hell did they do that?
Mm-hmm.
How the hell did they do that?
When he's like dropping all that armor, what were you thinking when you saw that scene?
When he took it off?
Yeah, when he's going through the...
That motherfucker is ugly as shit. It's like, damn, he ugly.
But just the presentation of it, it's like, okay, we're taking a moment. We're giving this warrior battle, just he's peeling things off. And you see this face, and it's just kind of like squished in like a mantis, and he's just throwing it down on the ground. And then you get Arnold's great line.
One ugly motherfucker.
You get
Then
that
you get
nice
the
roar.
That pose he does too is badass.
Yeah. And you immediately know that this shit's about to get real. The only thing that ever made me mad was it's not a true fair fight because he still has his gauntlet on and he's still swiping at him later. And I was like, oh, but he beats the shit out of Arnold for a while.
Well, that's another thing too.
He has to
like,
check his text messages.
Well, you get this incredible stance. He looks massive.
Yeah.
And Arnold's just like, what am I supposed to do in this situation?
So after taking the mask off, it goes to red.
Yeah. Oh.
And Arnold's kind of visible. And so, and this is another thing that it's a kind of a weak spot. You know, he's pummeling the piss out of him.
Yeah.
And you get the, blood coming out of his mouth. And he's clobbering, he's beating the stuffing out of Arnie.
I love this part because with that red vision, he's hearing things normally for the first time. And humans just sound like little bitches. Like they sound like sped up chipmunk. Like
I didn't even catch that.
right,
You
like
didn't?
it's those moments.
There's like two exhales where Arnie's like,
Yeah, it's great because he's like, yeah, we just sound like infants to them. And
Yeah.
like he's just sitting there pummeling the crap out of him. And there's so much blood. Like there's that one great shot where he turns and there's just oozes blood right out. Great slow-mos.
And so it's instead of running, he does the army crawl for like a really long way, like and there's leaves and what have you. And I just the spike trap, which is the one you're waiting on.
The main trap.
Yeah. The main trap. I still don't exactly know what it does.
I think he was trying to lure him in there, and if he trips something, that would also like come down.
But they don't ever establish that. They just establish the log with the stick, right?
Has a log coming down, make the stick go down.
It's not so. I think that was a trick weapon. Like that's why he feels like when he sees it initially, he's like, So Arnold already knew he needed to outsmart this guy to a fake trap. He's like, he's gonna fall for this one because he's gonna be like, oh, he's gonna set me up.
I'm here! Kill me! Come on! Kill me! I'm here! Come on! Do it now! Kill me!
I love the look he gives when he sees the stick. He's like, "Oh, you think that petty ass shit's gonna catch me?"
Yeah, his little eyes dart
hell no.
His little eyes open up and he's kind of cute. He's like, no.
Like you stupid. Like he's like you are stupid.
Yeah, but Arnold was intending for him to get
Silly
stuck by
little
that
pink
because
monkey.
Once he walks around, he's like, "Oh yeah, I've got that big log up there." So I really think he was.
That's what threw me off.
Well, I've always
That
thought
look.
the way it looked was he's trying to sell it. He's not great at acting, folks. But he's like,
Take
come
that
on,
back.
come
He's-
on, kill me. I'm right
me
here.
now,
Kill
kill me
me.
now.
Kill me. And he's like, okay, if I get him here, but then he sees the knife, like, oh, and then his eyes shoot up like he fell for it. He didn't see that. That's what I get out of that moment.
Come on! Kill me! I'm here!
And then he kicks it, which creates a weird matte shot of a rope being pulled up. I've always thought that was a weird, like, whoop.
Yeah, it's strange.
It's
It didn't need to be there.
It didn't need it. We got all we needed to see was the kick and then the
Right.
trunk fall. But they showed this weird rope flip up that's hand animated for some reason. And then we see the greatest reaction shot of the Predator, him looking up and going, and the thing just drops on his head.
You son of a bitch.
Arnold stands up. He gets the biggest rock he can find. And he goes over, and we get this weird moment where he pities him. We see the Predator is like spitting up ooze, blood out of his mouth.
Is he pitying him or just observing what the hell he's actually getting a chance to look at?
Well, that's where that moment comes in where he's like, what the hell are you? I love the evaporated moment where he's like, fuck this shit. And he's like, well, I still got some. You got traps, I got traps.
Right.
And this is the only moment where Matt would say this is an 80s moment. We see him tap in like a self-destruct system. And Arnold's sitting there for a second, thinking about it a little bit too long.
Yeah.
And like, it's like, oh shit. It's like, beep, 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 beep. And then the laugh starts coming. And he's like, oh, that's our moment to know that some shit's really about to happen. And it's Billy's laugh, which I think is very interesting.
I didn't know it was Billy's laugh until I watched it this last time. I was like, oh, it's still copying.
Yeah.
The whole time I thought that was just his laugh.
Yeah, it's just him absorbing whatever he got out of it, and like that's what some of the traits that he took
But it's
on.
just he's doing the laugh, but it's like,
and it's like hysterical laughing.
Yeah.
And it's nightmarish, and he's running away, and he literally creates like a little nuclear fusion.
No, that's what I was about to
bomb.
say. Then we have a nuclear explosion.
Yeah.
That you can see from the helicopter that affects the helicopter because when it goes off, it sparks, whatever.
But they know where to land now.
And you see that animate it.
Yeah.
You get your approach. What could we possibly be flying into? Well, a bunch of smoke and a bunch of viscerated jungle.
Yeah, the jungle's
nothing but ash. And Arnold.
And Kevin Peter Hall now as the helicopter pilot.
That's right.
Flying in, he's like,
Sure is.
what the hell is that? And then they see him.
I did all that.
No, sorry. And it's one of the coolest shots of Arnold, I think, on cinema.
It is a very cool shot.
Because he's just standing there, covered in shit and mud, with an entire explosion behind him, and he just looks completely screwed. He looks like he's gone through so much PTSD in that moment. And then you see the next shot of him on the helicopter, and everyone's looking at him, and he looks dead. He looks completely mortified.
I thought he was dead.
But I think they hold that.
That looked like this. I thought
Then he
yeah.
just goes. Then he goes.
I thought he was dead until he did that. I was
Yeah,
like, oh shit,
yeah.
he's alive.
That's one of my favorite acting of Arnold is just that face of like, I don't know what I went through. I lost all my friends.
Everything Arnold's done, this is his best for you.
I really his eyes sell that moment so well because
I thought he was dead.
Everything?
What I'm saying is he sells that moment so well, like just without saying anything, without moving. That's impressive. Like his eyes just looking like that and just kind of going like that. That little moment, like he just looks completely wiped and he sells that moment so well because I know. After that, they say cut, and he's like, hey, that was really incredible.
Let's go work out.
The first time, did you thought he was dead? I thought he was.
Well, okay.
I thought he died in the helicopter.
Well, okay. Again, it's an '80s movie. The hero doesn't die.
Yeah.
They didn't bring that around till later.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But then I was like, wait, he's not dead, is he? And then he moved his eye, and I didn't even think about it any further.
Yeah, I mean, I never
Right,
thought
right.
he was dead in the first place.
Emotionally,
Thought he
he's
was.
dead.
But that's the end of Predator, and then we
Right.
get this cool
Wait.
credit sequence
Yes.
where we get
The
each,
coolest
We get a
sequence.
Family Matters.
Oh man, that
opening
damn Family
sequence.
Matters opening scene.
Oh, it's fantastic. Everyone's getting a nice
Shit looks
turn.
So
No,
corny.
My favorite of all of them is Carl Weathers when they throw the gun to him, and he's like,
You get your A team closing.
"Yeah, you do. You really
except
do."
for Arnold, it's like just some shot they got out of the
It's
movie.
a
Everyone else,
screenshot.
It's
Yeah,
a
and,
red
and then they
condition.
freeze frame and
day
Well, that's the
and
shot they
age.
use on the posters too. They knew that was a good Arnold. That gun just looks great in his hands. So they're just like, we gotta capture him like this. It's that sequence. They
but
just.
they also and they're all
I-
smiling, but
I
it's
thought
the-
that was- I thought that was
I
so-
know, but it's
I
during
thought that was so
sequence, though.
corny.
Oh.
I know which scene they plucked it from. So I'm
Okay,
like,
okay.
I remember it in the cinema, because you're fading to black, and then all of a sudden like you start to get up, and you're like, wait a minute, You don't normally get this. All right, let's yeah. And then
It's
you get
nice.
Family Matters.
It's
and then
a rare condition.
This day and age, to see any predators on a newspaper page.
Bill Duke.
Grand design.
Was our best movie of '87.
yes.
Next season, we're going to 2009.
Yeah, I mean, this movie's
Ooh,
incredible.
2009 Battle Royale.
I'm ready. I'm excited for 2009. There's a lot of great films
There's a
in
lot
that
of
era.
great films, and there's
What's
going to
make the list?
Who knows?
Well,
I
know-
bet Avatar will be on it.
And I'm going to take a shit.
Oh, you know Avatar is going to be on it.
It's
Where will it be?
Will it be number
I
one?
think
No,
Matt's
it
going to have it
won't.
at number one.
No, you absolutely will not find it at number 1. It will be at number 99, and I know it's got to be in the show, and I'm assuming it's one of y'all's freaking Princess Bride, so we have to talk about it. But it is the largest layered chunk of excrement I've ever seen in the theater.
You
Well-
think he likes Avatar, guys? Let us know in the comment section.
I
We
think
want
he
to know
loves
more.
James Cameron wants to fight.
Well, I think this is a great year.
Cameron.
87 was fantastic. I can't wait for 2009.
2009 is gonna.
baby.
There's a lot of really cool flicks from 2009. We're gonna have a good time.
Hey, comment section. If you've liked and subscribed to this channel, please let us know in the comment section if we got it right for 87 or if we're just stupid. Please let us know.
You're a stupid dumbass.
Or if
Yeah.
you just don't like us and you wanna fart.
He died like a dog. He died like a coward.
Hey, we like to read the comments.
Do you think Predator is the best movie of '87?
Hit that like button.
Or should it have been Running Man?
Or should it have been Beverly Hills Cop 2?
No.
Or Princess Bride?
Or 3 O'Clock High?
Good Morning Vietnam.
Or Wall Street?
Racing Arizona?
Or 3 Men and a Little Baby, the best-selling movie of that year?
Lost Boys?
Which we didn't even talk about.
We had Lost Boys at number 10. Why did we do that? I don't
Let us
know.
know. We need to know your thoughts.
Harry and the Hendersons.
Why wasn't Harry and the Hendersons on
Okay.
here?
Mannequin.
ladies
Why
and
did-
gentlemen,
why didn't
weapon.
Mannequin make the list?
John
Why wasn't
Lithgow
Mannequin
drew
on the list? Babysitter's Club. Where you at? Like, why do we have that on there?
Battery's not included.
Fuck, that came out in '87.
Yes.
Ah,
we
What
might
about-
be
told
slightly
you that.
biased.
what about Cocoon?
Was that 87?
I don't know.
I
I'm
think
just
that's
throwing something out
84.
there.
Over-
I'm just throwing some
over-
shit out there.
Splash.
Over the top.
Splash.
86 maybe. Maybe Cocoon is 86.
Joe first.
Anyway,
Over the top.
Over the top.
Sorry, I was thinking of
next episode.
Ron
be
Howard
into,
movies.
We'll be into 2009. See you then. Later.
Cocoon was 1985.
Okay, 85. Okay.
There we go.
It's
It's
after
85.
Splash. Okay.
Later.
Goodbye.